This playthrough is rated T for teen. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sakura Wars. In the last episode, I think in the last episode I split it up into two because I didn't realize it'd take an hour to go through that whole thing. So the last episode you all saw, we headed towards the towards the stadium that had been corrupted by the Dark Realm or whatever. So I was about to dodge and then I took too long. Anyway, during that time we also chose our sub-captain, which ended up being Anastasia, which in itself is strange because, you know, her being a traitor at one point, a little weird. But I bet if I hadn't forgotten to go to Zombie's date, I bet it would have been her, that she would have been the vice captain, because we figured, or at least I figured that if none of the girls meet the actual requirement, which is hitting the last stair. Or maybe that's for all the girls. If like 3 of the girls hit the last stair but 2 of them don't, that indicates that the 3 girls that hit the stairs are choosable. Oh yeah, they were kind of distracted. They were at the show and had those weird masks on, I guess showing revelry to, or maybe against the demons or whatever. But I guess I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, I was just wondering. But yeah, I figured, and I don't know if this is the case, but if none of the girls fit the requirements, then it goes down to, since you have to choose a voice captain. I assume you have to choose a vice captain. So the game at one point just goes, okay, who has the most trust? Even if it's a little bit of trust, then they become vice captain. The only other theory is that maybe if none of the girls meet any of the requirements, like hit any of the stairs and they're all on the main one, if it doesn't go by most trust, it might go by default, which is, I would assume with Sakura. That's actually what I was thinking when it said choose the vice captain. I'm like, oh, this has got to be based off trust. And then it showed Anastasia. I'm like, huh, I could have sworn no one hit the final stairs, so I thought it was going to be Sakura, so, which is good, but, you know, because Anastasia's the best girl ever, still. But yeah, now we're inside the tower here, or tower, I keep calling it tower. Well, there might be tower-ish like qualities about it because, you know, all villains like them towers, you know. But yeah, we got to get through here to fight Yaksha and get the sword back, so that way we don't sacrifice Sakura to make it a sword. Although I would have been fine with it, because I don't care about her. Sorry. I don't. I really don't. I weirdly enough, when it comes to like certain games and anime and cartoons and stuff like that, I tend to like the characters that are like the side characters, the ones that don't get as much showtime, more than the main characters. I don't know, maybe it's because they wear out their welcome, or maybe I know everything about them at this point that they're just not interesting anymore. It's really hard to say. It also might be because like certain shows try to make the main protagonist as, I don't know if I'd say vanilla would be the word, but they try to make them so middle of the road to try to appeal to everyone that sometimes there's something lost in them. Hey, that's Berlin.
者と同じ。
まさか操られているというのか。あの仮面を通じて原案に。
何をごちゃごちゃと言っている。準備ができたなら戦闘を開始しろ。
どうあってもやるつもりですね。
戦いながら元に戻す方法を探すしかないな。
ちょっと待ってください。戦いながら方法を探す。
あいつらは最強の歌劇団なんだぞ。そんな隙があるわけねえ。どんな罠でも突破すると言ったけど、この罠は想定外すぎる。
それでもやるしかない。みんな気を抜くな。死ぬぞ。
決勝まで上がってきた強者に敬意を表する。我々も負けはしない。超えられるか、世界最強のシュワルツシュテルンを。
エリスさん、聞いてくれ。今は歌劇団同士で戦っている場合じゃない。
歌劇団対戦は中止になったんだよ。玄愛の野郎がやったこと覚えてねえのか。ザレ言を。
歌劇団対戦が中止になった情報確認できず、減少確認率0%。嘘ばっかり。
我々を欺こうとしても無駄だ。正々堂々正面から向かってこい。
エリスさんたちを
Alright, it's boss time against the Berlin
あるんで
troop.
しょうか。
方法は今それを考えている余裕はない。まずはベルリンの無力化に専念する。相手を動けなくさせればそれでいい。
エリスが前に出るまでもないわ。私が叩き潰してあげる。お前たちが勝つ可能性は0%なんだから。
I do like. Sorry, I was waiting for them to stop talking. I do like their theme. Each of the troop have their own like theme music. You know, like this one's like the chant that they talk about during that like little. I don't know if you'd say mini game or whatever that little mission they have. So.
だったら前に引きずり出すだけだぜ。
ああ、エリスさんは後だ。まずはマルガレーテさんたちを止めるぞ。
分かっちゃいたけど、こいつら強すぎるぜ。でも欧州で見た彼女たちの力はこんなものではなかったわ。おそらく操られているがゆえに動きが遅くなっているのね。
ベルリン歌劇団、手強い相手。
嘘、こんなの私の計算にはない。ごめんなさい隊長。
謝罪は無用だ。私たちは勝つ。お前の魂と共に。
Alright, God, they keep talking. I can't. I mean, I guess I could talk. It's not like they're speaking English, but still. I don't know, people would want to hear the accents, I guess, or whatever, huh? Oh, I thought you would, but yeah, I like that they each have their own theme, but yeah, it sounds like it's like that chant, or whatever they call it, during their little side event before, you know, the crab hit the wall. I bet it's a formation, kind of like the British, or the London troop had their own thing too. I don't remember the Shanghai one though. I think it was just a standard like Chinese hymn or something like that maybe. But yeah, I remember the London one. I wouldn't say well, but I remember it. Kind of like this one. I kind of, you know, you hear in the background, you hear the chanting and stuff like that. Yeah, at least it's kind of annoying with her shooting those electric bombs or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, this fight isn't that. I mean, I took some damage, sure, but it's not that difficult. As long as you know what you're doing.
どこ？私たち何をしているの？あの時プレジデント G に
Alright, stop crying, lady.
よくもマルガレーテを絶対に許さん。
Alright, now Elise gets subdue her. I think people usually pay for stuff like that. I assume during the course of the battles inside this place we'll change out different characters. I thought we would hang out. I thought we'd be with the vice captain, but maybe she's, you know, controlling the other girls while we're doing this or something like that.
そのようなことがあるものか。
エリス、神山の言うことは本当よ。目を覚まして。
マルガレーテ、お前は。
エリス、私たち約束したじゃない。誰かの平和のために強い力を、心を持とうって。目を覚ませ、エリス。お前は最強のベルリン歌劇団の隊長だろ。
私
エリスさん、あなたの力は世界の平和と正義を守るためにあるはずです。
正義を守る力。
原案の力なんかに負けてはダメだ。逃げる時は今です。
Yeah, I know they're trying to fight, you know, talk and fight, trying to fight. Although I'm not keeping my morale, I'll admit that's probably one of the. Although then again, I didn't have good morale to begin with, just because I can't know when to talk and when not to talk, you know. But yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. I kind of had an idea that we weren't going to fight Elise and Marguerite in the same fashion as the other two. That would have been boring. I didn't know what it, you know, I can't say I know exactly what's going to happen, you know, because that would mean me being a mind reader. But you know, you always have an idea or a hunch how things are going to play out just because you've heard this song and dance before.
私はベルリン歌劇団は無敵だ。食らえ！熱いあの攻撃だ。
エリス、ダメー！回避を避けて！
私の勝ちだ。原案。エリ
スさん、仮面がまさか自力で。
状況は把握している。みんな迷惑をかけた。いや、今はやめておこう。行け、帝国歌劇団。原案相鉄の野望を止められるのはあなたたちだけだ。原案の支配から脱するために私は霊力を使い切ってしまった。回復を待ってあなたたちを追う。それが今できる最善の行動だ。
わかりました。あとは俺たちに任せてください。激しい戦いだったが、楽器大きな損傷はないようだな。よし、行くぞ。経験を取り戻すため中心部に進む。
Wait, we didn't sustain major damage from a group that was supposed to be considered like the best in the world? I call shenanigans. Whatever. I know they weren't. The idea is that if they're being mind controlled, they're not fighting at their full strength because the whatever machinery would not cause them to do that. But
あれでも本調子じゃなかったんだろ。
自力で原案の呪縛を振りほどくのよ。エリスさんは本当に強い人ですね。
俺たちに身をもって示してくれ。兄弟でも。 必ず打ち破れるってこと。
But wasn't the idea that they thought they were still fighting in the games or whatever? So wouldn't they been fighting at what they conceived to be their best against us that they thought was a worthy opponent? See, that's the problem with, like, you know, I don't know. I'm just pointing out the flaws, you know. It doesn't break the game or anything. I just like doing that. I'm just a jerk.
あの男らしい手口で
心をもてあそぶなんてひどすぎます。里の掟 百条悪をそれは正義だ
Did you just ask how the guy who's a demon could be so horrible? He's a demon. We're not playing Disgaea, where just demons are kind of like dicks, but they're not super evil. No, we're playing this game where demons have been told to us that they are evil. Now, have they ever had a game in the Sakura Wars franchise where a demon wasn't evil? I don't know. I assume that's not the theme of this game, though. So. Alright, it's great that you're talking, Anastasia. I got to use a special move right now. I mean, that's probably all she said. Apparently, that was terrible. Oh man. Well, apparently, if you hit it right, she'll lock on to a specific, like if she hits a specific target and you don't move it, the game will just hover on that person, so you don't have to worry about. I was hoping to get those heal things for Hatsuho, but yeah. Now it's what was I talking about? Like trying to just talk about how the flaws in the game. I don't mind. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being able flaws in the game. Most flaws don't even like really destroy the game or make us go, oh, that makes the game suck. Usually it's just fun to point that stuff out, you know. There are a few times where like certain either like plot holes or whatever can. There are certain times where plot holes can kind of ruin the story because then it's like so nonsensical that you're like, okay, that doesn't make sense, you know, that type of thing. But I'm trying to think of how many times that straight up happens. There's only been, I mean, there's been a few over the years, but usually it depends on how like high end the game is or the story or whatever that you even care that that's a thing. Like if it's like a really cheap or really low like low grade game, then if the story sucks, it's not really that big of a deal because you already know everything else about the game sucks. So you're just like, yeah, we'll just play for fun at this point. I don't get the. I guess Hatsuho doesn't get the triangle ability. There's an ability that if you're in slowdown time and they're about to die and you press triangle, you can insta kill them. And I know you can do that to the Hell Fiends. I've done it before. I noticed, yeah, it's kind of weird how, I mean, maybe it depends on certain things if Hatsuho's with you. Like, maybe if I had chosen a different, like, maybe if, for example, maybe if Hatsuho was the vice captain, maybe it'd be someone else joining you. I wonder, well, I could be wrong. No, it can't be the person that's the second most trust because, according to my team status, it was a zombie. Is it just weird? I thought that was kind of hot when she said something about giving him a spanking. No, just me. Or, I mean, I didn't find it. No, I didn't. Oh, why are you still here? No. Okay, now I'm not gonna. I was kind of walking and dicking around to get. You know, I need to remind myself after this recording to get the fall into a hole 30 times to get the achievement. I still haven't done that. Although I can just do that over the course of other runs, so it's not that big of a deal.
Gengan, その帝拳をこちらに渡せ。
渡すわけにはいかんよ。これでまた封印されても困るのでね。高魔王様が完全に復活した後でなら返してやっても構わないが。
そんなことをさせるか。貴様を倒し、元太を再び封印してみせる。
やれるものならやってみるがいい。この夜叉のように。貴様たちも操り人形にしてくれるわ。
夜叉、やっぱり正体は。
さあ、時はすでに満ちた。もはや貴様たちになすすべはない。さらば帝国歌劇団 せいぜい苦しみながら死ぬといい。
歌劇団エリスさん、
何をもたもたしている。時間がないはずだ。行け。ここは私たちに任せろ。
しかしその機体はもう限界だ。
なめるな小僧。
エリスさん、
この程度の状況100回は経験している。貴様らとは戦いの歴史が違うのだ。行け。そしてお前たちのなすべきことをしろ。
わかりました。ベルリン歌劇団ありがとうございます。エリスさん、必ずあなたの期待に応えます。
エリス、めちゃくちゃかっこよかったですが、このような状況は4回しか経験していません。大ピンチです。
ここが5回目になる。そしてまだ見ぬ95回があるだけの話だ。
相変わらずへりくつが上手ですね。
うるさい。ああでも言わないといかない連中だっただろ。
本当に不器用な人ですね。よくできたご褒美にとびっきりの作戦を立ててあげますよ。
ありがたい。賞賛は
フンダート、プロツェント。
Okay, that was are they actually fighting in the background? Oh, they are. That's kind of neat. Huh. Yeah, at least doesn't like to sound wrong. I've known people like that in my life. Not that's affected me personally, but alright, they get to be all cool while we're doing our own thing. So okay.
エリスさんたちの思いに応えるために立ち止まるわけにはいかない。先へ進むんだ。
Should have just waited. Kamiyama, quit being a moron. Just jump the thing. It's easy. It's not easy. Yeah, it is. Like, it's really easy. Like, a baby could do it. That's a baby's game. At least the platforming in this game isn't god-awful. That's a good thing. Sometimes in games like this that require you to move around, they usually screw up on the platforming part, and you're like, oh, this is such a chore. But luckily it's not the case here. Ooh, action. Action music. Actually, where's my companion, dude? I guess she's waiting until I'm done with this platforming stuff to come around. They're like, I don't do platforming so well, if you know what I mean. At least our morale's a little bit higher than before. It was really crappy when we were fighting like Elise and them. What was I gonna say? I'm not sure, actually. Just waiting to get through this section here. Fight Yaksha, but yeah, of course he's obviously controlling Sakura. She didn't turn evil herself. Of course she didn't. That'd be like character assassination. You don't want to like do that to a beloved character. Who would do such a thing? I would. What? Who said that? Nah, that's probably my imagination. No one said that. See, that's what I'm talking about, the triangle where you can kill him type of situation. Oh, no! It's going to set me all the way back, isn't it? Yep. Dang it! No. Alright, let's go back up there. Alright, so but yeah, Hatsuo just doesn't want to. I mean, if I switched to her, I would be playing as her, but yeah, that's the problem with. Yeah, I'm always in the middle of a combo when I want to dodge, so the dodge feature is a little delayed. Oh, come on! Oh my god. Yeah, this is one of those games where the you can fall off without input. Like some games, you will prevent you from falling off if you're well, you only fall off if you purposely jump off the platform, for example. But this is one of those games where you'll fall off just by accident or just from momentum or something like that. But oh well. I mean, yeah, I could go over there to those, but that would just give me a search bonus, and I don't really care about that. I doubt I'm gonna get max morale by this point anyway. Uh-oh. I'll gotta admit this stage is a...
所詮は烏合の衆アザミたちの敵じゃないああやまとめてぶっ飛ばしてやるかかってきやがれ
So kill them all and let God sort them out, basically. I see what you did there. This battle area is kind of taking a bit longer than I expected. Yeah, I shouldn't have manipulated. I need to stop manipulating the controller when I'm doing a fire tornado. It does work pretty decently against bosses.
どうしたさくら何か気がかりなところがある
はい玄安の言っていた言葉が少し気になった
Okay, where you said something about him saying something that interested you, and then you stopped talking. Are you gonna wait till after the battle's over to do that? I probably didn't even need to activate this, frankly. I almost said. So yeah, I didn't even need to go to that extra box. It might even hit 10 morale by the end of the map, which probably isn't too far off.
ゲンアンはヤシャのことをそう言っていましたもしエリスさんたちと同じように仮面で操られているとしたらやはりヤシャの正体
Could the crew from the previous games come back? I'm surprised they decided to choose. Well, I mean, I know why they chose Sakura, because she's like I said, she's the. If anyone's familiar with Sakura Wars, it's her specifically. I think she was on most of the art, box art, and all this other stuff. Despite sounds like the main character of the game or the story was Ogami or whatever his name was, but she's still the flag. That's happened quite a few times where, like, a guy who's supposed to be the main character or whatever gets flagship by like a side character, or like if it's a female interest, like a male character might get more popular and vice versa. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen every once in a while. Or maybe they designed it like that.
こういう時はな当たって砕けろだだろもう初穂らしいけど砕けちゃったらダメじゃないそりゃまあそうだけどななら当たって砕いちまえってことで行こうぜ
Yeah, usually when it comes to harem anime, usually they usually try to make, usually harem games or anime, they usually try to make the main character kind of vanilla to the point where he could possibly end up with any of the female characters realistically. Because usually in real life, there's usually like always certain personality types and whatever that kind of clash and wouldn't really work in real life. So they try to make the male character like generally likable without too many weird quirks. Which I'm actually kind of surprised that Kamiyama has such... and I'm not sure if this is an... Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, son of a... How long is it going? Oh, yeah, it didn't take that long to get back down. I didn't mean to move there. I just saw those crates there, and I was about to jump off. I was like, no, that's not. That's only if you want search bonuses and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised Kamiyama has such like a.
待っていましたよ。帝国歌劇団。
ヤシャ。
いよいよお出ましか。
ヤシャ、あなたは新宮寺さくらさんですか？そんなこと、刀を交わせばわかることでしょ。あなたが新宮寺さくらさんなら、私があなたを正してみせる。そして新宮寺さくらさんでないのなら、あなたを打ち倒し闇を払ってみせます。打ち倒す？
何がおかしい？
あなたたちは何も分かっていない。玄安様に挑むということがどういうことか。
一体何を言って。
こういうことですよ。はっ！まずは一匹。
アナスタシア。
そんな機体の生命信号がありません。
嘘だ。こんなにあっけなく。
ゲントが近づき、玄安様の力が解放された今、私には勝てませんよ。アイスドール、裏切り者にふさわしい最後でしたね。アナスタシアさん、アナスタシアさん。そんなに嘆く必要はありません。すぐにあなたたちも同じ場所に行くんです。そう、正義ごっこはもう終わり。正義ごっこ。さくら、悲しむのは後だ。お前まで死ぬぞ。神山、命令を出せ。ヤシャを倒すんだ。分か
ってる。行くぞみんな。ヤシャを撃破する。
了解。
Well, so much for the vice captain.
嘘だよ。さくら、ボケっとしてんじゃねえ。やられたいのか。
アナスタシア、俺のせいか。
誰のせいでもねえ。今は迷うな神山。ヤシャを倒すことだけを考えろ。
Yeah, we choose the vice captain to you know help us out, or if I bite the dust, and then she bites the dust.
ゲントの封印は弱まり、私の魔力も満たされました。遊びは終わりです。
なんだ。これは
魔力解放、幻想竹三日月。
あの魔力は今までとは桁違いだぞ。
何これ。かわいそうに怯えているのね。今楽にしてあげます。あさみさん、危ない。
クラリス！
あさみさん、大丈夫ですか？あさみは平気。あさみさん、怖がらないで。私たちは、花組は絶対に負けません。必ず。
クラリス、もういい。無理に喋るな。
必ず勝つ。クラリス。美しい友情。無駄死になのにまるで喜劇ね。貴様。
アザミ、無茶だ。
クラリス見てて、絶対勝ってみせる。タカだ。
見事な体術ですね。でもお子様はもう寝る時間よ。
まさに
これで3匹目。
ごめん、何もできなかった。足を引っ張った。ごめんなさい。
そんなことはねえ。見せてくれたじゃねえか。仲間の思いをつないで人は強くなれるってことをよ。
そうかな。だったらちょっと嬉しい。
あさみ、
勝ってね、みんな。あさみの最後のお願い。あさみ、
残りはあなたたちだけ。もう諦めなさい。あさみが教えてくれた。心をつなぐことが力になるって。思いが力になる。面白い冗談ですね。わからねえか。よく頑張りましたが、竹三和地の力には及ばないようですね。
こんなに頑張ってもダメなの？
人間なんて儚く脆いもの。人間は弱い。なんて惨めな存在なのかしら。笑うんじゃねえ。人間は確かに弱いさ。すぐに死んじまう。お前らのような能力もね。だけどよ、人間は大切な人の思いを受け継いでどこまでも強くなれるんだ。みんなの熱い命の炎は私の胸に宿り、私を強くする。誰事を見せてやるぜヤシャ。限りある命だからこそ限界まで輝く炎を。アナスタシア、最初は不愛想なやつだと思ったけど、熱い心を持ってかっこいいやつだ。あさみはいつもいつもうるさくてよ。でもその明るさにいつも助けられてた。クラリス、口が悪いのはたまに傷だが、お前の脚本の優しさは世界一だぜ。バカな、この圧は何なのですか。この力は。しっかりしなさい、神滅。アナスタシア、アザミ、クラリス、みんな大好きだぜ。私に最後の力を貸してくれ。バカな、私の威力につき竹三和地が消える。貴様、この力は。女の意地ってやつよ。ざまみやかれ。
ハトしっかりして。
悪いな、さくら。私はもう立てねえや。
そんなこと言わないでよ。やだよ、行かないでよ。
しっかりしろ。神宮寺さんを元に戻すのはお前の使命だろ。さくら、生まれ変われたらまた友達になってくれよな。あの大きな桜の下で待ってるからさ。
絶対に会いに行く。
約束だぜ。玄安様の力がなくとも負けはしません。たった2人で何ができるというのですか。
お前には分かるまい。俺たちに宿っている力が。行くぞさくら、ヤシャとの因縁に決着をつける時だ。
はい。魔力が足りない。早く玄安様の魔力を期待に。
ヤシャの魔力が戻るまでの時間が最後のチャンスだ。
みんながくれたこの時を絶対に無駄にはしない。ヤシャ、今こそあなたを倒します。あなたたちのムクロを玄安様への振り。
I don't know if I should talk to them or not, but looks like all the girls are dead. Yep, they're all dead. They are not coming back. That's how the game did that to us. They had us choose a girl, and then they all die. Nope, they're never coming back. Nope, you got me, game. I didn't know that they could all die. It's a sad thing indeed. I'm super sad about this moment. I will never know true love ever again. No, sorry. You know that they're gonna come back in some form or fashion after this is over, but we're just gonna pretend they're down so we can have that good moment. Although Hatsuo did get a moment at least, unlike in our own story. You know, where Sakura got the show or whatever it was. I'm like, you know how annoyed I was at that. I was like, really? It's her chapter. What the heck, man? And then at least she gets a knockout her powers. At least she had a moment. See, I don't mind if a character, like, there is a main character and they win in the end or whatever, but you know, you gotta give your side characters some like scene or epic scene or something like that they help the main character. Like they you know, weaken the bad guy or something, you know. A lot of stories I tend to forget those characters, you know, even though they're just as important.
小娘風情は分かったようなことを。何が前のあなたです。そのようなもの存在しない。私はヤシャ、玄安様のしもべです。しぶといですね。
もう少しださくら、一気に畳みかけるぞ。はい。
I was waiting for them to stop talking so I could actually do my ability or whatever. I mean, I was talking through their talking before, but because I wasn't paying attention, I was like, oh, right, they're talking. Sorry.
まだです。私がこのヤシャがこんなところで負けるはずがない。
It seems apropos to finish the battle after beating her. How do we do? Yeah, it took us a little long. Oh well. Kind of pointless to get trust with someone after the fight, though, but because she's dead. She's clearly dead. She's not coming back. Nope. She's dead. Sorry, folks. Da 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 da.
Seijuroさん、刀を貸してください。
わかった。
やっぱりあなたはさくらさんじゃなかった。さくらさんはたとえ闇に飲まれても自分の正義を貫く人。分かっていたはずなのに疑った自分が恥ずかしい。決着をつけましょう、ヤシャ。私は今あなたを、自分の弱い心を切る。
なんだ。
これは一体。
何が起こってるんだ。初穂、クラリス、アザミ、アナスタシア、みんな本当にありがとう。
受け継がれた思いを胸に私たちは進み続ける。次回新桜大戦最終話、心を継ぐ者。
大正桜にロマンの嵐、いざ帝国歌劇団出撃せよ。
Oh man, we finally beat Yaksha, but with her defeat, we might have been thrown back in time, possibly. So I guess the girls were dead, but that just means we have one final chance to save them, perhaps prevent this from all coming to pass in the first place. Who knows what'll happen? Will Sakura and Kamiyama figure out what's going on, put together their power, stop Genin, and save the world? Find out next time in the final chapter, and possibly finale. It might be like a really long episode, just to give you a heads up, folks. So thanks for... Oh, let's check the team status. Does it show coffins for everyone? No! No You get up the stairs, even though that doesn't matter. Okay, woo. That would have been funny if it showed coffins for everyone, just to show that they're all dead, so... Anyway, so join me then. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.